Lost expeditions. What happened to Fawcett's group? Prologue. Into the Green Abyss. The Amazon rainforest has long been a place of myth, danger, and mystery. In 1925, Colonel Percy Harrison Fawcett, accompanied by his son Jack and Jack's friend Raleigh Rimmel, ventured deep into this vast and untamed jungle. Their goal: to locate what Fawcett called the Lost City of Z, a fabled civilization hidden beyond the reach of modern man. They never returned. What followed became one of the most famous disappearance cases in the history of exploration. The allure of the Amazon was undeniable. An expanse of 5.5 million square kilometers, teeming with biodiversity, ancient legends, and untold dangers. It was known as the Green Hell to those who dared to venture within. And yet, for Fawcett, it was a calling, a place where the veil of modernity lifted to reveal the mysteries of a forgotten past. Chapter 1. The Man Behind the Mission. Born in 1867 in Torquay, England, Percy Fawcett was a soldier, surveyor, and explorer. As a member of the Royal Geographical Society, he had led several successful expeditions into South America, mapping uncharted territories and forging relationships with indigenous tribes. Yet, Fawcett's obsession with the lost city of Z consumed him. He believed it was a sophisticated ancient city that predated known South American civilizations. Fawcett's background was as adventurous as his spirit. The son of a Royal Geographical Society fellow and the brother of a renowned author, he grew up in a world where exploration and storytelling were intertwined. His military service in Ceylon, where he honed his skills in navigation and survival, laid the foundation for his expeditions in the Amazon. His resilience was legendary. Stories of Fawcett's past expeditions tell of surviving piranha-infested rivers, encounters with jaguars, and enduring tropical diseases. Fawcett was not only physically capable, but mentally prepared for the isolation and hardship of the jungle. Chapter 2. The Legend of Z. The idea of Z stemmed from old Portuguese documents, tribal legends, and Fawcett's own findings of strange ruins and pottery shards deep in the jungle. He envisioned Z as a metropolis with monumental stone structures and advanced knowledge, perhaps linked to the myths of El Dorado. One such document, known as Manuscript 512, described an ancient stone city with arches, statues, and hieroglyphics located deep in the Brazilian interior. While skeptics dismissed it as colonial fantasy, Fawcett saw it as proof of a lost civilization. Moreover, Fawcett's interactions with indigenous tribes often included tales of white gods or ancestral cities hidden far from the encroachment of Western explorers. These stories, combined with his own findings of enigmatic earthen mounds and roads cutting through the jungle, solidified his belief in Z. Chapter 3. Preparations and Departure. Fawcett's final expedition was meticulously planned but modestly funded. Choosing only 2 companions, his 21-year-old son Jack and Jack's friend Raleigh Rimmel, Fawcett aimed to avoid the logistical challenges larger groups faced. In April 1925, they departed from Cuiabá, Brazil, and disappeared into the Amazon. Unlike previous journeys where he traveled with larger teams and porters, this time Fawcett wanted discretion and speed. He believed that smaller groups had a better chance of avoiding hostile tribes and navigating the dense rainforest more efficiently. They carried essential supplies, hammocks, preserved food, a sextant, and a chronometer. Fawcett also brought religious tokens and gifts for local tribes, aware that diplomacy would be key to survival. Chapter 4. Into the Unknown. The last communication from Fawcett was a letter sent from a remote outpost known as Dead Horse Camp. In the letter, he wrote that they were about to enter unexplored territory and were confident of success. After that, There was silence. From Dead Horse Camp, Fawcett's party moved northeast into the jungle, where no confirmed European had ventured before. The journey was grueling. Jungle humidity, swarms of insects, and treacherous river crossings tested even Fawcett's limits. Locals later reported sightings of the group, describing a determined but physically strained Fawcett pushing deeper into the forest. Yet no further verifiable traces were ever found. Chapter 5. The Disappearance. Months passed without any word. When no signs of Fawcett's party emerged, rumors and theories began to swirl. Some suggested they were killed by hostile tribes. Others believed they succumbed to disease or starvation. A few even speculated that Fawcett chose to stay in the jungle and live among indigenous people. The Kalapalo tribe, one of the last known groups to have seen Fawcett alive, claimed the trio headed east from their village and never returned. However, conflicting accounts muddled the truth, and no bodies or belongings were ever found. Chapter 6. The Aftermath and Search Efforts. Over the next several decades, more than a dozen expeditions set out to find Fawcett or learn his fate. Many of these searchers also met with misfortune, including disappearances and deaths. Fawcett's mystery grew, becoming a cautionary tale for would-be explorers. In the 1930s, explorer George Diet attempted to retrace Fawcett's route. He returned with second-hand accounts, but no solid proof. In the 1940s and 1950s, more adventurers ventured into the jungle, often vanishing themselves or returning empty-handed. Some searchers believed Fawcett may have left behind coded messages or symbols along his route, but none were ever confirmed. Chapter 7. Theories and Speculations. Various theories attempt to explain what happened. Hostile tribes. Some tribes in the region, such as the Kalapalo, were rumored to have encountered the trio. Some versions suggest a fatal misunderstanding or violation of tribal customs led to violence. Natural hazards. The Amazon's harsh environment with its diseases, predators, and rivers could have overwhelmed even experienced explorers. Voluntary disappearance. A fringe theory suggests Fawcett found Z, or an indigenous community, and chose to disappear from modern life. Murder or robbery. Some speculate that they were killed for valuables or due to misunderstandings with tribes. Ritual sacrifice. A few accounts suggest Fawcett may have fallen victim to ritualistic killings, though no evidence supports this. Chapter 8. Modern Investigations. In the 2000s, new expeditions and researchers, using satellite imagery and archaeological techniques, uncovered evidence of large ancient settlements in the Amazon basin. While no definitive link to Z has been established, these findings lend some credibility to Fawcett's theories. Anthropologists have discovered geoglyphs and road networks indicating pre-Columbian civilizations capable of supporting large populations. The discovery of terra preta, a type of fertile man-made soil, also suggests advanced agricultural practices. These revelations challenge previous beliefs that the Amazon was sparsely populated, making Fawcett's dream of Z more plausible than once thought. Chapter 9. The Cultural Impact. Fawcett's story inspired countless books, documentaries, and films. The concept of the lost city of Z influenced adventure fiction, including works like Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World, and modern interpretations such as David Grann's The Lost City of Z. Hollywood adaptations, museum exhibitions, and academic debates continue to keep Fawcett's legend alive. His disappearance is often compared to other famous vanishing acts, such as Amelia Earhart or the Franklin expedition. Fawcett also became a symbol of the dangers of obsession, where the line between bravery and recklessness blurs in the pursuit of the unknown. Chapter 10. Legacy of the Lost Expedition. To this day, the fate of Fawcett, Jack, and Raleigh remains unknown. What endures is the allure of the unknown and the timeless human desire to seek out lost worlds. Whether Fawcett found Z or perished in the attempt, his legend continues to captivate imaginations worldwide. His legacy also highlights the fragile balance between exploration and respect for indigenous cultures. Many modern explorers cite Fawcett as a cautionary figure, one who dared greatly but paid the ultimate price. The story of Fawcett and the lost city of Z remains a testament to the enduring power of mystery and the human spirit's relentless quest for discovery.